Every year, the world celebrates New Year as if everything suddenly resets. New goals, new energy, a fresh start. But for some people, nothing feels different. They wake up, follow their routine, and treat January 1st like any other day, and that makes people uncomfortable. Psychology says this isn't laziness, and it isn't negativity, it's simply how their mind works. 1. They don't rely on symbolic dates. Psychologists call New Year a mental landmark, a moment people use to separate the past from the future. It creates what's known as the fresh start effect, the belief that a new date creates a new self. But some minds don't think in chapters. They think in continuity. They don't wait for January 1st to change. If something needs improvement, they start immediately. For them, time doesn't reset. It keeps moving, whether you celebrate it or not. 2. Their motivation comes from within. People who treat New Year like a normal day are often internally motivated. Their drive doesn't come from excitement, crowds, or countdowns. It comes from personal standards. Psychology shows that internally driven individuals depend less on rituals and more on consistency. They don't feel energized just because everyone else does. They move when it's necessary, not when it's popular. 3. They understand how change really happens. These individuals usually have a realistic view of growth. They know habits don't transform overnight. A single date doesn't erase old patterns. So instead of feeling overly hopeful or deeply disappointed, they stay neutral. They trust systems, not promises. Process, not motivation. 4. They regulate emotions independently. Psychology links emotional maturity to emotional self-regulation. Some people don't attach strong emotions to events just because society expects them to. Celebration feels optional, not compulsory. This calm response is often mistaken for coldness, but in reality, it's mental stability. 5. They think long-term, not moment-to-moment. People who ignore New Year hype usually think in years, not moments. They measure progress over months, not midnight countdowns. They care more about direction than dates. For them, every day already counts, so January 1st doesn't feel special. And that's not a flaw. If this felt accurate, your mind probably works differently than most. And this channel exists for people like that. People who think independently, question social patterns, and want to understand human behavior deeply. Because here at Valid Mind, we don't follow the calendar, we decode the human mind.